I think I've just found the coolest mini electric vehicle that I've ever seen. And this is coming from a very, very interesting company. If you like to speculate in electric car stocks, then this could be a stock worth having a good look at. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. You're watching the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans, coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia, on another awesome day on planet Earth. Now, just want to say a big welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel who have come on board. There's been nearly 20,000 over the last couple of weeks. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you check out 670 videos we've made over the last 6 months alone. There's a lot of good content there that you probably don't know about all the different things going on in the electric car industry, especially some of the new cars coming out next year, which I talk about a lot on the channel. Now, this brand called New is famous for its electric scooters, and now they're about to start selling electric cars. Now, for their electric car division, they've changed the name to Neutron. I think it makes a lot of sense. They've combined New, or NIU, which is pronounced New, and it's the name of the parent company, and put Tron on the end, as in electron, to sound like Neutron. Now, Car News China reports that this company is headquartered in Beijing with its design center in Shanghai. And Neutron has approximately 1,000 staff today. In addition to staff, they've got quite a bit of money, starting with $50 million in 2018, and more recently $400 million in cash in 2021. Now, before I talk about the electric car, I just want to have a look at something that I think is quite interesting about this scooter company, which is about to become a car company as well. Now, early on, the company differentiated itself from other electric scooter companies by using lithium-ion batteries in its scooters instead of the lead-acid batteries that were being put into other scooters by other scooter companies. Now, in 2019, they had a revenue of $300 million, and as of November 2020, 98% of its sales were in China. But that's drastically changed over the last 12 months, with now a much bigger percentage of their electric scooters being sold outside of China. Now, in 2018, the company actually listed on the NASDAQ stock exchange under the ticker NIU. Now, New have actually supplied electric scooters for a number of different hire schemes around the world, including Revel Transit, who launched in New York City in 2019 with 1,000 new mopeds. Since, though, they've actually expanded to Washington, D.C., Austin, and Miami. Now, in 2021, Lime began a pilot program in Washington, D.C. and in Paris, in France. Then again in 2021, New expanded their lineup from electric scooters and electric mopeds, and now they also sell electric bikes. Obviously, next up is electric cars. Now, obviously right now, electric car stocks are going crazy. Lucid and Rivian, even though they've lost a fair chunk of their value over the last few weeks, they're still valued, at many, many multiples what they produce. In fact, they produce virtually nothing. And they're valued at more than companies like Ford and other big car companies, even that really produce any cars yet. Now, if you have a look at the new stock, currently they have a PE, price to earnings ratio, of 44 and a market cap of $1.48 billion. Now, all the way back on February the 8th, 2021, the stock was valued at $49. Today, it's now at $19.40. So it's lost nearly 70% of its value from February this year. Now, obviously, the price to earnings ratio is still at a very reasonable point, considering this is clearly a growth stock. They want to grow, they're going to build electric cars, and in China, there is huge potential for electric car companies. I know people are saying, yeah, but there's 200, 300 electric car companies in China. There's so much competition. Yeah, there is. And you know why? Because there is a market for it. It is the world's largest car industry by a significant margin, and by far the world's largest electric car industry, with more than 50% of all electric cars this year being sold in China alone. And it's growing at an incredible rate. Last year, 5% of all cars sold in China were electric. Well, last month, more than 20% of all cars sold in China were electric. So the market has almost quadrupled in the space of just over a year. That's an insane growth rate. So this company could be poised and be in an incredibly good position to take advantage. If you think about it, companies like Rivian and Lucid don't even have a price to earnings ratio because they haven't reported any earnings. This company with a price to earnings of 44, if you compare them to say BYD, or who are at about 200, or Tesla at about 600, it actually seems like remarkably good value for a company that does have potential. Now, obviously, I'm not telling you to buy this stock because this is a huge risk play here. Who knows what's going to happen with this stock, but they do have a very good track record of delivering with electric scooters and electric mopeds, and now with electric bikes. So I don't see why they can't succeed as well with electric cars. Now, Neutron released images of its concept vehicle, the New for Fun, seemingly aimed at the ultra-competitive micro electric vehicle segment, which is currently dominated by the Wuling Hongwan Mini, which is the second highest selling electric car in the world this year. Now, this tiny four-seater looks insanely cool. I absolutely love the style. Tell me what you think of it in the comments below. I think this is the coolest small car I've ever seen. Hands down, easily the coolest that I've ever seen. Now, small overhangs and large wheels give the vehicle a really unique sporty look on the outside. And of course, the squared off intake and the rear wing with integrated taillights make the New for Fun look really, really unique. I think this vehicle at its price is going to sell incredibly well. So what is the price? Well, I'll get to that in a second. Now, you're probably saying, yeah, but this is a concept car. You know, concept cars actually, they don't come to reality like that. Well, guess what? They usually do in China. Generally in China, the rule is you make the concept car, you got to make the actual real car look very similar or exactly the same. That is the rule there. In Japan, of course, it's not the case at all. They make crazy concepts and they never come to reality. Same in many other countries. In China, that's not the thing to do. So more than likely, the actual real product, the real car that comes out, will be very similar to the concept, if not identical. Now, if you look at the interior, that's how the interior of this car will actually look. This minimalistic interior is extremely in tune with current trends in China. So the cost is projected to be 50,000 to 70,000 RMB, which is 8,000 to 11,000 US dollars. Now, given New's reputation for design and quality in the electric scooter world, this will likely translate really well for electric vehicles. And hey, what this comes down to is competition, right? Competition always benefits the consumer. So I say, bring on the Neutron. I can't wait for this car. I love it. Tell me what you think in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the videos, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.